For the last 4 to 5 months, I have been the most open to getting into a relationship than I've ever been because I'm a second year in college. So, first year in college, everyone has their fun. I had my fun. And I really just wanted to settle down. And yeah, this is different, obviously, because like the prior 2 years, I wasn't open to a relationship at all. I didn't want to commit to anyone because I knew that it's probably like the worst time to get into a relationship, like right before college and right getting into college. That's like the worst time. So I wasn't open to it. But now, I was a second year. I'm a second year, obviously. And so the last 4 or 5 months, I was more open to getting into a relationship, right? And so I started my hunt. um, I got on Hinge. I didn't get on Tinder. I just got on Hinge. I got in the dating apps, set up my profile and stuff, and yeah. Um, I matched this girl, and this girl sort of made me realize that it's just not worth getting into a relationship right now. And I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna just tell you guys my story with this girl. So I matched with this girl on Hinge, and obviously I'm looking for a relationship, and we basically just start talking, we start texting, and usually like these Hinge matches, like they go nowhere. But for her, I could tell it was probably gonna go somewhere just because she was giving me her number really off the bat. I could tell she was attracted to me, and so when a girl's like more attracted to you, obviously it's just more likely that you're just gonna bag or like something's gonna happen. Like it's gonna go somewhere at least. Like there's just no way you fumble it. And so yeah, we start texting, and off rip, like we're texting a lot. I don't remember what we were talking about. We were just like talking about like getting to know each other on text. And then that night, after I get her number, I'm like, yo, let's FaceTime tomorrow. And she's like, yeah, I'm down. And so the next day we FaceTime, and the conversation's like really good. We got that good chemistry going on and all that. I'm thinking like, oh, I actually like talking to this girl. Because, I've been on Hinge before, I've been on Tinder, I've been on the apps, I've, talked to people in my college and stuff. And whenever I was on FaceTime with these girls, a lot of the times I didn't really enjoy like talking to them very much. I felt like there wasn't a lot of substance, not much that we could connect on. Like I just didn't feel that there was great chemistry a lot of the times. But for this girl, let's just say her name is Claire. With Claire, it felt like we had that like connection. And I I really just enjoy talking to this person. A lot of the times I'll be on FaceTime with girls, and like literally I'll be thinking in the back of my mind like, yo, how can I end this call in the most polite way possible so I can go watch some YouTube? I'll be like, yo, like, oh, I'm about to go to sleep. I'm gonna hang up real quick. And then I'll hang up and not go to sleep. I'm gonna like watch YouTube or something, finish my movie. But with Claire, like, I really enjoy talking to her. So this was the first time I really just didn't even want to hang up. I really just wanted to talk to her like every night on FaceTime. Like, I really just felt that connection because a lot of the times, um, when I talk to girls, like, they don't seem interested in me as a person. It sort of just seems like me getting to know them rather than them getting to know me, if you get what I'm saying. It really seems like one-sided. I'm basically like carrying the conversation. They don't really care about who I am, where I come from, my background and all that. But with Claire, it felt like, yeah, she actually wanted to get to know me. She really like just from that just separated herself from a lot of the other girls. And it couldn't come at a better time because this is the time I'm looking for a relationship. And so fast forward a few weeks and we're still like FaceTiming pretty much every night, texting a lot. It really felt like my energy was being reciprocated and I was reciprocating her energy. Like it felt like it was 50-50. Like it wasn't like someone was chasing the other. It was really just like we were chasing each other. Like we both wanted each other, right? And just for some context, this girl, she goes to a college near my hometown, and I go to a college away from my hometown. So like when we're both at college, we're obviously pretty far from each other. But I could easily just go to my hometown and see her because her college is near where I live. So we eventually just set up a date. I tell her like one of these weekends I'm just gonna go back home, and while I'm back in my hometown, I'm gonna come see you. And she's like, okay, I'm down. And so basically I go on like the best date of my freaking life. Best date of my entire life. And before that date, like something that really struck me was when she texted me, I cleared out my entire schedule today for you. And when I read that text, I was like, whoa. I was like, whoa. Because when someone clears out your entire day for you, it means a lot, because it's like, I really want to hang out with you. And it's like, she's working around my schedule. A lot of the times when I'm like going on dates with girls, I work around their schedule. So it was like, oh, okay, it's a bit different. So we could hang out the entire day. And that's probably why it was probably one of like the best day I ever been on in my entire life. I ain't even gonna lie. So I picked this person up. We go to a restaurant. This restaurant means a lot to me. I have like a lot of history with this restaurant. Like the restaurant has a special spot in my heart. And I take her there because she might have a special spot in my heart. But yeah, just fast forward, we go on the date, I take her out for food, and then she wants to grab some coffee. I don't drink coffee, but she still bought me a coffee. Like, dang, I didn't even want one, but you still got me it? Like, it shows like a lot of character, because she went out of her way to actually like spend money on me. Like, I'm the one supposed to be paying for the date, but she just went ahead and did that. It showed a lot of character. So like during this day, I'm thinking like, wow, she's like genuinely cuffable. Like, I really could see myself in a relationship with this girl. Obviously, like, I was blinded at the moment, and I'm gonna get to that later. But yeah, we then go to a pool bar, I believe. Oh no, we go to an arcade. It doesn't really matter. We go to an arcade, play some games, then we go to a pool bar, play some pool, obviously, and then we just like go to a restaurant bar, just eat some food. But like, yeah, we literally hang out from like 12 p.m. all the way until like 9 p.m. And like just the way that she was talking to me, the way she was carrying herself, the way she like sort of just like did everything. Like she just did everything perfectly. It felt like the way she was holding onto my arm, the way she was like feeding me and stuff. Like it was just all perfect, right? And I really felt like I could see myself in a relationship with her. But after that date, you know, we like kiss and stuff, but after that, like the energy just switches up entirely. The next day when I text her, it seems like she don't even like mess with me. And I'm thinking like, yo, this was like the best ever date I went on. Like, why is she acting like this? It was an entire energy switch up. It felt like now I was chasing her. And yeah, she just ends up ghosting me. Not immediately, but like after a week or so. And I'm like, okay, interesting. And the reason like this kind of hurt was because like I actually saw myself getting in a relationship with this girl. Now, the issue was that she was someone that I identified as like cuffable, but really she was just trying to have fun when I just look at the grand scheme of things. And the thing is, like a lot of the times when you are talking to girls, like especially during college, especially if they're like a first year, like new to college, like they're just gonna want to have fun. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, go have your fun. Like, everyone should do what they want to do. You can't force something upon someone. So yeah, she just wanted to have fun. She probably was like turned off that I by the fact that I did want a relationship. And so yeah, we she ended up ghosting me, and she did end up coming back later, and then she ghosted me again. So like just GG's, I guess. But yeah, that just hurt me a lot. The fact that she just like ghosted me, even though things seemed like they were going along so perfectly, and it really did seem like this was gonna go somewhere. And the reason this made me realize that getting into a relationship at this age is just not worth it is that I was affected not only like when it comes to my like how my dating life, but also my other aspects of life. Like I was basically like a lot of the times when I was like studying, I was just thinking about her in the back of my mind. It was really just a distraction. Um and I was like hurt by it, even though I probably like should have realized that she was someone that I never would have gotten into a relationship anyways, because she's looking for something that I'm not looking for. And a lot of the times you're just not going to find someone that's just trying to settle down when you're like in college, bro. Like that's just how it is. And if you do find someone that actually wants to settle down while you're in college, like, yo, don't take that for granted because it's going to be very rare. And yeah, it's just not worth it because you're probably gonna waste a lot of time and energy into one person only to realize that they just want to have fun, and you're just wasting your energy. You're gonna feel sad, you're gonna feel heartbroken, because that's really how it felt. I don't think I was actually heartbroken, but that's just how it felt when I got ghosted and disrespected basically. So GG's. If you want to go get a girlfriend, go get a girlfriend, but like I'm telling you, just focus on your career right now. You can go date, obviously, you got to work on the social skills. You also got to like make yourself a better person. That you can do that literally just from dating around. But GG's guys. W Yap session.